this book is about this girl, Katie Henry. Is that her name? No, that's the fucking author. Yes, it's about a girl named Katie Henry, the author. Dumb. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Autumn and I am going to be talking about my contemporary-a-thon TBR for this year. So there's 7 challenges, but I've chosen 5 books to read, and I'm gonna just condense the challenges because I am a full-time college student and reading 7 books in a week will be very challenging and I probably won't do it. So I'm just gonna make it easier on myself. I do have a stack over here of contemporaries that I do own that I haven't read yet that I can always just go to if I don't feel like reading any of these, but I'm just gonna get started on talking about them. The first book I have here is You'd Be Mine by Erin Hahn. So this book is about this girl named Annie Mathers. Her parents are country music royalty, but they have tragically died, and she's pursuing a career in country music. She loves it. She is a singer-songwriter, but this guy, Cotton, I think his name is Clay Coolidge. Cotton. Clay Coolidge is a country superstar heartthrob, and so his label decides to pair him up with Annie because he's like a playboy and they want to make him seem more down to earth and easy, and so they decide we'll just pair him with Annie, who has country music royalty parents. And this book is just about her pursuing a career while also having to fake date a player. And I don't know, I'm really excited. And this book would count for read a 2019 release and read a book with yellow on the cover. So, oh, it also would count for plants, because I guess, I mean, that's like very stretching it because I don't think, is that hay? No, that's wheat. I don't think wheat counts as plants, but if I wanted to, I could easily count that. The next book I'm going to be talking about is Let's Call It a Doomsday by Katie Henry. Now, Katie Henry, I love Heretics Anonymous. Heretics Anonymous, yes, please. I loved that book. I read it. I loved it. And so I'm going to read this. So this book is about a girl, Ellis Kimball. She is engulfed in anxiety at the end of the world. She's prepared for anything, but she's just anxious about it. And she meets a girl, Hannah. Now, Hannah knows when the world's going to end. And she calls their meeting fate. And she's like, you know what? I'll help you out. We'll just be friends. So they become super good friends. And I guess it's just about their friendship. And I've read somewhere that it might have a hint of a bisexual romance. I'm not sure, so I guess we'll figure that out. So this book would count for read a 2019 release, read a book with yellow on the cover, and read an illustrated cover. And honestly, I love this cover. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I love the simplicity and just the colors, and I just love Katie Henry. The next book I have is The Arrival of Someday by Jen Malone. This book, I actually found this book on Goodreads when I was just searching contemporaries for the readathon because I didn't realize how many I actually owned. And so I found it and I ended up picking it up from the bookstore because I have no self-control. So this book is about a girl named Amelia. She plays in the roller derby and she's very well known in it, I guess. But then a disease she has with her liver, I think it is, it flares up and she's stuck in the hospital, and then she's known, instead of roller derby girl, she's known as dying girl. And it's very hard on her because I guess this means she can't play roller derby anymore. And then a friend from the past, Will, comes and visits her. And she's very just like, I don't want to let people back in just because I'm dying. Like, that's not cool. But then they just start talking and they become friends again. And it's just a story about that. Now, this, I don't know if you'd count this as dark or hard-hitting, but I am going to count this as a contemporary that's dark or hard-hitting because, like, she's dying. But I don't know how much it focuses on that yet. So I'm going to decide after I read it, because if it's just like a subplot and it's just a romance, I'm not going to count it as a dark hard-hitting because it's not. But this also counts as read a 2019 release And I guess there's plants on the cover, so you could count that also. It is also illustrated, so there's that. The next book I have here is The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan. Now this book, I've actually not read it. It is literally beloved by the book community, which I'm actually using to fulfill a topic. I've heard Jessie the Reader rave about it and Emma Books, so I'm using that, and also just it's beloved by the book community in general, not just them. This book just roughly is about this girl. Her mother dies, and she's having a really hard time with it, and she believes that her mom will come back as a bird, and it's just her dealing with grief the whole book. This I'm using as my dark hard-hitting book, and I'm also going to use it for an illustrated cover because this is illustrated and contemporary beloved by the book community. Okay, now the last book I have to talk about is Frankly in Love by David Yoon. Now this book just came out and everybody literally is raving about it. So I can also use this as a book beloved by the community because Jessie the Reader just posted a blog reading it and he loved it. He gave it 5 out of 5 stars. He recommended it. So I can also just use this. But this book is about this Korean guy. He falls in love with a white girl, but his parents are very dead set on you're not dating anybody but a Korean girl. So they're like, you're not dating a white girl, like it's not happening. So he decides to start fake dating this Korean girl who also has strict parents. She's lesbian, I think, or she's bisexual, I'm not sure. But they end up fake dating and they become good friends, and I'm actually really excited to read this because it sounds super good. So I can use this to cover, read a 2019 release, read a contemporary with yellow on the cover, a book beloved by someone in the book community, a diverse read, and a illustrated cover. Now that's already, what, 5 out of 7? So this is a really good book for the contemporary-a-thon. So honestly, if you're still looking for a book, even though I'm posting this on the day it starts, if you're still looking for something, you can easily just read this and get 90% of the prompts out of the way. That's totally not good math, but so these are the books I'm going to be reading, and I'm hoping to get to all of them. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to, but I'm going to try, and we will see where it goes from there. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.